Hi everyone, this is Jan. So I realized that I needed to make a video about my luggage because it is unique. And I wanted to make it so that you guys will understand what you can do to your own luggage and be different. So if you haven't been to the Austin airport, we were last year and they said, be careful which bag that you grab because your bag might look like somebody else's. And I said, I am sure that mine doesn't look like anybody else's. And I'll go ahead and prove the point. But first, let me go ahead and tell you the reason why. So, just to give you a heads up, I'm the patron saint of lost luggage, and which is funny because I'm not Catholic or dead. So, but I've been to Norway 18 times, and my luggage has been there 10. Yeah, my battering average pretty much sucks. So that's the reason why I do what I do with my luggage. And it sounds like it's insane, but it works out, okay? All right, I'll step back a bit. So what do I do with my luggage? This is really simple. I don't go for the fancy luggage because in all honesty, nobody cares what your luggage looks like. In reality, they don't. If you go for the expensive luggage, it basically means rob me, okay? That's the reason why I don't even bother. Second, the luggage handlers, especially over in Oslo, will damage your luggage. My grandma had given me, for my high school graduation, Gloria Vanderbilt luggage. And when I took it over to Norway for the first time, it broke part of the little symbol that said Gloria Vanderbilt. When I went to the second time over to Norway, they broke it off. Yeah, so that's the reason why I say don't bother getting expensive luggage. It's just going to get damaged anyways, and then you're spending all this money for what? Something that looks good that they honestly just don't care. Nobody cares. You might, nobody else does. All right, so the second part is this is what we do to our luggage. We go over to Burlington Coat Factory to buy our luggage because the luggage that we have right now, that Samsonite, it usually runs for either $300 or $184, and we got it for $75. But usually, it'll get damaged, and then you get to, buy a new one for like $50 or $75. But now with these tariffs, God knows what it's going to be. So this is what we do with our luggage. All right. The symbol right down here is a Stargate symbol. I know the young people go ahead and say, it's Assassin's Creed. And I'm like, no, you're sci-fi. This is Stargate, and this is the Earth chevron, which means home. I put it on all sides so that when it comes down the conveyor belt, we know what it is. Now, the second thing that I do is I go ahead and I put my Ravenclaw patch on mine. My husband is a Hufflepuff, and so we put a Hufflepuff on his. The reason why is when the luggage comes down, we then know which one didn't make it for the flight, because that's what happens. Remember, patron saint of lost luggage. And so that's what we do with our luggage. But you got brand new Samsonite luggage, and it's blue. So it'll be easy to find, but again, has a Stargate symbol on it all, because you can see it a mile away. Hufflepuff patch on it as well. So this makes it really easy to be able to find our luggage. Now, for our carry-on, for at least my carry-on, this is what I do. This is my carry-on luggage by Zuka. The reason why I went for Zuka is this. It can hold up to 300 pounds. This is not 300 pounds, but it can hold up to 300 pounds, and do not stand on it because you will slip backwards. But this is what it is. It is a frame, and it has a bag on the inside that you can easily take out and swap it out if you wanted to. Skaters usually, like ice skaters, as well as makeup artists that are on set. They also like these types. I was introduced to Zuka by my adopted sister, who also does booming and sound utility, and she said, Janet, you need to get it. And I said, thank you very much. So I went ahead and I put the Hogwarts symbol right here, and I got this large patch from the Universal Studios banners of the houses that they used to have that had the patch on it. Just went ahead and took it off, sewed it on, and Bob's your uncle. I also put on patches on the side of it. This is actually denim fabric, and I put patches to make it look like old type of stickers that you would put on your luggage to say, where have you been? I do have more patches right now, no time to do it, but they will be on the side. Now, just to go ahead and give a heads up, Zuka has covers for your luggage. And what's great about this one is I went ahead and again got the Hogwarts patch. This one was actually from Long Beach that I had gotten from the 626 market that is usually in Arcadia or Santa Monica during the summertime. And then I got a regular Ravenclaw patch for the bottom. I did put a few patches on it, but I have so many more patches that I need to add to it so that you really know that it's travel. And whose luggage is it? Mine. Now, I will note, this luggage you can put onto some airlines above in the bin, not all of them. If it's a smaller plane, it's not going to fit. You're going to have to check it in, and you're also going to put your cover on it too, so that you can save it as much as possible. I went for the sparkly wheels because I like sparkly wheels. So that's the reason why I did it. This is my other Zuka. This was my first one. They said that this one was allowed to be able to go onto the airplane. It can checked in, but it can't go in the overhead bin, especially on KLM, the shorter flights that go from Amsterdam over to Oslo or Trondheim. It can't fit on it. It actually has to be checked in. If you fly from Amsterdam to Oslo or Amsterdam to Trondheim, you cannot do a carry-on with this style of luggage, at least this one, because it will not fit in the overhead bin. It will fit underneath the plane. But again, this is what I use for my work. I have my Earth chevron. Yes, this is embroidered in. I paid for it to be done. And my name, sound, and name on sound. And you also get a little seat cushion cover for it as well. I like it because, again, I can sit on it. And I have my own seat in case if everything's crowded. So I hope you enjoy that. This is my luggage. It's not designer. I just did it myself. Because it is cheaper, and if it gets damaged, big deal. That's about it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.